So it's been a minute since I last talked about Fortnite. I think the last time I talked about it was, I believe, 2 months ago when Activision was getting mad at Epic Games fans for recreating a fan made project in Fortnite. And obviously, it's hard to ignore the massive success and the massive popularity that Fortnite has garnered over the years. And it's pretty known throughout the game industry that a lot of these game companies have been trying to replicate that success that Fortnite has garnered over the last few years since the game came out. Every game now, it seems like today, is just trying to be like a live service. And as we have seen over the last few months, games like X Defiant has been shut down, and games like Dauntless have been announced that they will be shutting down soon. Games like Multiverses have announced that they will be shutting down soon. And it just seems to be like these live service games have been only getting even worse, and they've been trying to copy that Fortnite live service model, which not a lot of people were really interested in. But the only live service game that people were really interested in is Fortnite, because at least Fortnite has the formula and they have the content and they just basically have all the stuff that people want. Now, I've been saying this phrase for a long time now, and this is one of those hills I am willing to die on, but Fortnite has been proving me right about it trying way too hard to be the greatest thing since sliced bread, and I'm still standing by that statement. Whether it be fan made projects made in Fortnite, whether it be new updates made by the developers of Epic Games themselves, whatever. It just has been proven me right time and time and time again. I mean, the amount of content that the game has had, it's definitely surprised a lot of Fortnite fans. I mean, I've even made a video last year talking about Fortnite's biggest update when they first introduced the Lego mode and they introduced the festival mode and the Rocket League racing. And just since then, they have been getting so many more new modes since then. They implemented Fall Guys, they implemented basically their own version of Counter Strike with the ballistic mode. And there have been fan made projects of other games replicated into Fortnite too, such as like games like Phasmophobia, games like Call of Duty with their first person camera mode, you name it. Even games like Prop Hunt even have their own little spot in Fortnite. And the biggest question that I want to ask is, why would you bother playing all of these other games when you can just simply play Fortnite for free? Because Fortnite has all of these modes for people where you don't want to play the Battle Royale, that's fine. You can play literally all of these other modes. You don't want to play like the Lego Fortnite mode, that's fine. You can play modes like Ballistic, or you can play modes like Prop Hunt even. And with all these modes, it's just getting to a point where it's just like, dang, is this getting overwhelming for some people? Because it's like there's so much to do in Fortnite, and it's just getting like, okay, well, either the game's trying too hard and it's just getting tiring, or there's just so many things to do in Fortnite where it's just really overwhelming to the point it's just like, well, what do you want to do in Fortnite exactly? So with all of these piles of content, whether it's made by Epic Games or whether it's made by the fans, whatever the case might be, it just seems like there's this massive pile of content in Fortnite to try to keep people happy. Because, to be fair, with all the other games out there that are just either mediocre as hell, and there are other games that are just not really doing too well. I mean, games like Call of Duty Black Ops 6 has been shitting the bed so badly where people have been trying to abandon ship and they're just trying to move on to other games. Hell, even battle royale games like Apex Legends, I mean, even they have been in a rough spot for a while, which I'm about to talk about in a minute here. But even with some of these other games that people are just getting disappointed with because either they're just not doing it too right, or they're just messing up to the point where it's just like, okay, well, they're losing players, so I'll just go over to Fortnite because at least they have something I want. Especially with the direction that modern gaming has been going down, with these games that are coming out either unfinished and they're riddled with so many bugs and glitches, or games being published by AAA companies like Activision or EA, where their primary focus is only on microtransactions and monetization instead of the gameplay. It's coming to the point where it's just like, okay, well, why do I want to play any of these other games then? If that's going to be the case, then I'll just go over to their competitors like Fortnite and I'll support Epic Games instead, because at least they actually listen to the fans and they actually hand out like so much content, even though they've been doing like daily collaborations. They've been doing just so much with the game at this point, where at least they're trying to keep fans' expectations and interest in a reasonable spot. So it's like, why would I bother going to all these other games when I can just play Fortnite? I mean, think about this for a minute. Why would we want to play other games out there when games like Fortnite basically have it all? I mean, look at it like this. Why play games like Apex Legends, PUBG, or Call of Duty Warzone when you can just play the Battle Royale in Fortnite? Why play games like Minecraft when you can just play the spin off version of that in Fortnite? Why play games like Guitar Hero or Rock Band when you can just play the rip off version of it in Fortnite? Why play games like Rocket League when you can just play the ported version of it in Fortnite? Why play games like Fall Guys when you can just play the ported version of Fall Guys in Fortnite? Why play games like Valorant or Counter-Strike when you can just play the spin-off version of it in Fortnite? Why play games like Call of Duty when you can just play a fan-made project of it in Fortnite? Why play games like Phasmophobia when you could just play a fan-made project of it in Fortnite? Why play games like Five Nights at Freddy's when you can just play a fan-made project of it in Fortnite? Why play games like Gary's Mod Prop Hunt when you can just play a fan-made project of it in Fortnite? Now, do keep this in mind. There are some fans of Fortnite that have made some dedicated fan made projects of their favorite game franchises into Fortnite for other people to enjoy. Now, look, I'm not trying to throw these people under the bus here. Don't get me wrong. I've actually played some of those fan made projects, and I've been having a lot of fun playing those instead of like the actual AAA games out there, like Call of Duty or like Madden, for example. I literally made a video 2 months ago talking about how Activision got butthurt over one of the fan made projects made in Fortnite. And yet we have all these other companies out here wondering, why are we not doing as good as we used to? Why are so many people just getting so angry, and why are they just leaving our games to go to our competitors? Probably because people are getting sick and tired of the way that companies have been handling their games, and they have just been moving to other games like Helldivers 2, Pal Worlds, or like Fortnite, for example, because these games actually respect people's time and they respect their money and they actually respect them as a player and they want to make the game as great as possible. And as a matter of fact, I am going to be putting my little theory to the test here. Now, you folks have already known, I said this several times in the past, on how Fortnite is trying way too hard to be the greatest thing since sliced bread, whether it be something made by a fan or whether it be made by Epic Games themselves. So I'm going to be putting that theory to the test here. And I'm just going to throw this out there just for the shits and giggles. But hey, Fortnite. Hey, Epic Games. I don't know if you noticed, but last time I checked, there's a game out there called Apex Legends. And if you want me to get into your Battle Royale, why don't you add a bot Royale mode for people to practice in so they can actually brush up on their skills, or they can just goof around for the funsies? Say what you will about Apex Legends, but at least that game has a dedicated bot royale mode so you can brush up your skills in and you can just screw around and have fun in, or you can just grind the battle pass that way and just get battle packs experience and just level up that way and just mess around for fun. So, once again, I'm throwing this out there just for the shits and giggles, and I'm putting my theory to the test here. So, hey, Epic Games, hey, Fortnite. Last time I checked, you actually got some competition here. Not really. But I've been playing a lot of this bot royale mode, and I'm gonna be honest, it's actually quite a lot of fun, and I've been getting back into Apex Legends mostly just because of this bot royale mode. I know that makes me sound like a boomer, it makes me sound like one of those filthy casuals, which surprise, but why not just throw in a dedicated bot royale mode for people to mess around in and to get XP that way? If you really want to be the greatest video game in gaming history since sliced bread, Fortnite, add a dedicated bot royale mode. So I challenge you, Epic Games. I challenge you, Fortnite. Add a dedicated bot royale mode. You know how people were complaining about, oh, hey, we have so many crazy builders out there with all the crazy soccer skin builders. I can't deal with this. And you added a zero build mode for people to actually enjoy? Why don't you just add a dedicated mode like that for Fortnite? Whether it be a bot mode for building, no building, and people can choose to either play that in solos or they can play with their friends in duos, trios, or squads, and they can level up their battle pass that way, and they can screw around for fun, and they can also earn some nice goodies along the way as well. I see this as a win-win situation as well because it's a casual mode. You can check out the new stuff in the bot royale mode before you jump into an actual game with other people, and you can actually practice and brush up on your skills so you can actually put it to the test in a public match or in like a ranked match. So that way you can actually be prepared for those crazy people, like the soccer skins, for example. So there you go. That is my challenge for you, Epic Games. So in the meantime, I am just going to continue to just be the goofball I am, and I'm going to continue to keep playing video games, and I'm just going to be playing some of these other games, like Monster Hunter, for example, and maybe I'll play Fortnite if I'm in the mood for it. But I'm also going to be playing games like Apex Legends because they have a bot royale mode, and I have been very rusty in that game lately, so I might actually go play some of that actually after this recording. So, but yeah, there you go. So, in conclusion, I would say Fortnite, it is trying way too hard to be the greatest thing since sliced bread, but after seeing a lot of these other games coming out in this dark age of modern gaming, it just seems like Fortnite is probably that one good live service game that is actually doing it right. And Helldivers as well, because Helldivers 2 is actually doing it pretty good too. So, that's basically all I got for this video. Now, once again, I highly doubt it that Epic Games is actually going to go through with it. I don't think they're going to add a bot royale mode, but if they do, I'll definitely make an update video and I'll talk about it. So, that's basically all I got for this video. So, with this being said, thank you everyone for watching and for listening. And until next time, I'm talking about Fortnite, and I'll see you all later.